Yes, everyone. If you're wondering why the title is like that, it's because it's true. I tried to play MSFS2024 on launch day, and I couldn't. Now, this is going to be a bit more of a ranting video, like a genuine rant about the whole MSFS 2024 thing and why I'm not going to be making any videos on it for a while. There's a lot of reasons for it, and those reasons are mainly the fact that the servers are horrible. I was planning on recording a video on the sim, flying all the new planes like the 737 MAX, the A330, the Beluga, the A400M, all of them. I was really excited to fly all of those. And it then hit me as, like, I started my recording, aka my live stream, because I use Twitch for recording, if you didn't know. I started recording. I was very happy. And why aren't all the screens? What's going on here? Hang on. I think this plane's broken. So, back to the rant. So, I got on my Xbox as soon as I could, downloaded the sim, and I was really excited to record. Now, I had to wait an hour before Twitch would actually allow me to start streaming, or aka record. Because for some reason, it said that I could not stream the game. I did a bit of research, nothing seemed to help, because it was all like really old methods, and so I guess I just, at that point, just waiting. I was honestly in a bit of despair. I was kind of hopeless on the whole thing. I was in a bit of despair. I was like, I'm not going to be able to get this video out, because yesterday had been on my calendar for the past very long while. I had been planning on making that video for a very long time. And the fact that I would not be able to get the video out in general was very sad, in my opinion. It was quite a painful experience, because I was constantly wondering, am I going to be able to get the video out? Is it going to happen? Like, how can I get the video out? Like, is there a way for me to be able to get the video out? Yes. I mean, eventually, at about 5 o'clock, it would let me record. And I was very excited. I was like, oh my god, I can finally record the new flight simulator. I can finally make my video. I can finally fly the new 737 MAX. I can finally do all the stuff I wanted to do since, like, the past forever. So I booted up the sim again, started recording, and it was all going well. Until it definitely wasn't. I then had to restart my sim about 5 times because it just wasn't loading. Nothing was loading at all. And I got stuck at like 80%, 90%, stuff like that. So, hold on, there we go. So, after doing multiple restarts, I finally reached the main menu. And by the main menu, I mean the start, setup, and accessibility menu. Like, the first menu you ever see in the game when you first, like, get past all the loading stuff. So I was really excited. I got really excited. I was like, oh my god, we're finally in the menu. I'm going to be able to do my video and stuff. So I continued as I did. Now, I actually hadn't done any of it, like, beforehand, obviously. So, it was going to be my first, like, and completely honest, genuine reaction. But, I got to the, customize identity, which basically is where you pick out your avatar and stuff. And, that's where it hit a roadblock. From then, the first time I got there, I hit an infinite loading screen, and nothing was happening. I sat there for about a good 10 minutes, and nothing was happening. So I restarted my sim again, and about 15 minutes later, I managed to get back to that point again, because the servers and the loading times were absolutely appalling. I could barely load in without getting stuck on a certain loading percentage, which happened to me about more than 10 times. And it was really starting to annoy me. But eventually I got to that point again. And the infinite loading screen actually faded away. But this time, instead of it all working perfectly, the avatars just didn't load in. And I was like, I feel like there's some stuff here that hasn't loaded in. And I was right. There definitely was some stuff that hadn't loaded in, like at all. And I clicked one of the avatars just for the game to freeze up, and then about 30 seconds later, crash. And that was the first of 2 crashes that happened. I couldn't even get into the proper main menu of the flight sim without it crashing. And eventually, I turned the video recording into a can I even get into the goddamn main menu live stream, pretty much. I was fed up of actually trying to record, so if I was actually able to play, I was just going to turn it into a stream highlights video. But in the end, I was just completely stuck. And I sat there streaming for over an hour, like pretty much an hour. And I got nowhere. And I was very angry. Like, I was very angry. I even got to the point where I started watching other people's live streams to see if anyone else was actually flying. And one of the people that was actually flying was a YouTuber known as Aaron Rains. You probably have heard of him. If you've heard of Swiss01, you've probably heard of Aaron Rains. Aaron Rains is pretty similar to Swiss. And Aaron Rain, at the time, was flying the Cirrus Vision jet. He was flying the Cirrus jet. And I was very angry. Now he's a PC player and I'm an Xbox player, so I'm not sure if PC and Xbox have it different ways. But I was still very angry at the whole me not being able to load in part. Also, we're coming up to Heathrow here, so you know, I might do a pattern if I'm not done yet. So I waited a bit, like that was like 15 minutes before I just quit. I kept waiting, never managed to get past like that character like thing screen. And yeah, at the time I was calling the new flight sim a complete and utter dumpster fire. It was a train wreck. And to me at the moment, it's an absolute train wreck. It is an absolute train wreck of a game release. I legitimately don't think that I have ever seen a release go so poorly in my life. And we're overspeeding. Hang on. Spoilers. On spoilers. Hang on, we have to. Never mind, I guess we don't. And then eventually, memes started popping up on Reddit about the whole situation. And people started calling it Microsoft Waiting Simulator or Microsoft Download Simulator, which it was honestly really, really true. And I don't think I've ever found memes more accurate than that before. So I ended stream. I had dinner, you know, it was nice. I was getting hungry whilst recording, so, you know, I ended stream and whatnot. Had dinner. Came back, and I decided to watch Swiss01's live stream, because he was also doing a live stream on the brand new sim. I don't know why the A310's like this. I have to manually pull the spoilers down to max, which is really annoying. So, Swiss01's live stream, it ended up turning out that he was in a login queue. And it then arose to me that you would, like, there were so many... I might have to do a go around, because this is like a really high approach. Am I able to make this? I might be able to make this. So, yeah, he was in a login queue. And, I sat watching his stream on call with friends. Also, we're doing a go around. We're doing a go around, my friends. I'm gonna do a go around. I'm gonna do a missed approach because this is way too high. So I'm not doing this for like increased video length. I genuinely missed that approach. I mean, I'm at 3,000 feet. I should be like a couple hundred. The Steam reviews, and they are overwhelmingly negative. This launch has absolutely obliterated the simulator's reputation. It has been absolutely obliterated. So, yeah, of course, this is all to do with Microsoft servers. The servers that Microsoft has are complete crap. And I honestly don't believe they thought... I mean, even I didn't expect this many people to try and play the sim all at once. I don't think Microsoft expected this many people to try and play it though at once. So, yeah, I was very angry. And I'm still angry about it now. I did actually manage to get past the customized identity thing earlier before recording this. So... yeah, I managed to actually do something, and then I tried to spawn into a plane, which is when I realised that all the planes weren't in my gallery. They weren't in the library. So it turns out that the planes, like literally everything, is via the cloud. Is via the Microsoft servers, which includes all of the airplanes, including this A310. So that meant the 737, the 747, the A330, every single plane in the sim, I could not fly because the Microsoft servers were crying in the back. They were just dead. Pretty much. And I restarted my sim a bunch of times. I mean, I think they're beginning to fix the servers because all of the planes are starting to pop back up. But I tried to spawn into some of them and I realised that the first plane I spawned into was the 737 MAX. And oh my god. It was horrible. Basically, it looked like something that you would find in Roblox, but 50 times worse. The model was absolutely screwed up. It was probably on like the max LOD setting. Even the cockpit was screwed up. Nothing was working. So, what does this mean for the channel? And what does this mean for me and my experience with 2024 in the future? Well, I'ma just let y'all know. I am not playing MSFS 2024 till next week. I want them to fix a lot of these issues that are currently in the sim, because there is no way I'm playing if there is this many issues, because it's absolutely ridiculous. The amount of issues that we currently have are insane. From people, like, from the avatars being completely broken and saying error on them, like, literally, there's memes on that as well, to planes, like, planes in general just not loading. Like, literally not loading at all. I tried to spawn into the A330 as well. It just wouldn't load. It didn't exist. The only thing that existed was an error guy, like an error avatar, like a broken avatar. That was the only thing that was just like saying, yeah, this plane exists. Like, that was the only thing that was existing at the time. So, I'm not playing MSFS 2024 till about next week. So, I mean, I did not expect the experience to be this bad at launch, but Jesus Christ, it was bad. It was bad. Like, it was really bad. So, I would not recommend playing MSFS 2024 at the moment. I mean, you may be lucky to have a fully working sim like Aaron Rain. Aaron Rain's sim works perfectly fine with no issues. But if you have like any issues like me, don't play yet. I didn't expect the launch to be this bad and buggy, but I do have high hopes that Microsoft will be able to like fix all these problems, and the MSFS 2024 will end up being an incredible flight sim, just like 2020 is. I say is because I'm playing it right now. If you're expecting me to be playing 2024 right now, I'm not playing it till like next week. As said. Also, another thing, the marketplace isn't available in 2024 yet. You can't buy anything in the marketplace. I suspect this is because there's like, I mean, I've done some research and there's apparently over 7,000 add-ons from 2020's marketplace that need to be ported over. So they need to shut up, A310. So they need to do some iron, like they need to plane. I know what I'm doing.
400.
Big plane. Yeah. So don't expect to be buying anything soon. I'd recommend holding your money back for the time being. And also, there's also been reports that some premium deluxe and like just deluxe planes in general just don't pop up, like at all. So I don't believe that's supposed to happen. But yeah. Ooh, that was not bad. Okay, AC-10 landing, I will say. So yeah. I mean, I'm kind of just ranting on at this point whilst flying. But, yeah. I would recommend watching YouTubers play it. Because not everyone is going to have a successful time. I mean, I will keep trying. But at the moment, the sim is insanely buggy. Basically, if MSFS 2020 will stay around until I make a video on MSFS 2024, in which, if it's stable enough, I will play that, and I will probably leave this older current sim in the background. But a lot of people have actually been going back to this sim because of the incredible instability issues of the new one. But yeah, thank you very much for watching today's video. I hope you all have a great time playing the new sim if you're able to. But for now, I will not be able to play the new sim. Thank you very much for watching today's video. I will see you on the next one, buddy. Take care.